The way we see it is that wind is in fact an alternative fuel. The sails themselves, they're basically using wind as a fuel to propel the vessel. It's just the same as the main engine. The main engine is using fuel to make the propeller spin to propel the vessel. So we're basically propelling the vessel with a clean fuel, which is wind, that is available every place in the world, and that you don't have to put it in your vessel, you don't have to transport it. So it's kind of the best fuel in the world. The origin of bound4blue comes from Jose Miguel, the other owner, and his father. His father is kind of an inventor somehow, and they were looking at the America's Cup, seeing for the first year the hard sails being installed on vessels and that they basically beat everyone. So they thought, there's something on wind, and with this kind of wing sails and airplane wings, that could bring something.
For the past century, vessels have stayed on a steady course, powered by propellers and engines with little change to their design. But today, we're sailing into a new era. A revolution in maritime technology is on the horizon, with advancements in fuels, engines, and wind propulsion all reshaping the vessels of tomorrow.
Today, fuel has a price. In the future, with these new fuels, clean fuels, ammonia, methanol, that's going to be a big amount of money because those fuels are going to be very expensive. But there's other economic contribution which is related to these regulations that are being imposed today. There are mainly two. The first one is EU ETS, and any vessel that is calling Europe has to pay for the CO2 emissions that they have emitted. So that's another economic saving. If you don't use fuel, you don't emit CO2, so you don't pay those taxes. And then there's another regulation which is called Fuel EU, which is related to how clean the energy on your vessel is, and wind propulsion is a clean fuel. So it's also contributing to pay less, or basically to comply with that regulation.
Wind propulsion is a smart way to sail towards sustainability while staying profitable. It's a true win-win, cutting emissions while keeping businesses afloat.
I think that all the industry assumes that wind propulsion is going to be a standard. The main challenge is scaling up, being able to deliver so many sails so quick. Also keeping those sails in operation for 20 years. So now the next challenge, at least for bound4blue, it's growth and being able to deliver a good quality product for the next year. Generally, it's very motivating to know that you're doing something that can help in the future, that has some meaning. And I think that's very motivating for us.
The horizon looks bright for bound4blue as they set sail towards their next sustainable chapter. With the wind at their backs and innovation at the helm, they're charting a course for a cleaner, greener shipping industry.